Everybody has the same record, 0-0. We're all undefeated. We are all optimistic that our team can be the one cutting down the nets on Sunday.
It's win or go home time. It's the ACC Tournament.
Anything can happen.
Anything can happen.
Anything can happen.
Nothing's guaranteed.
The ACC, it sets the standard.
Every competitor dreams of the success that they can have in their sport. My dream is always, to win and to be a champion.
We view this as an unbelievable opportunity, not just for this year's team, but what it does for the rest of your life.
A once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
We do have a chance to shock the world, and that's what we plan to do.
People start out 0-0. The past really doesn't matter, and you can start out with a new slate.
The tournament is obviously all those cliches and all those things. It's real. It does have an unbelievable history, tradition.
You can feel the passion of the fans and the passion of the players, understanding that they are competing in the best basketball conference in the country.
Everyone is excited about the ACC tournament.
You always see the teams that make the big shots and holding that trophy up and seeing the confetti come down. You dream about it as a kid, and to be able to play in it is a huge honor.
The coaches.
The coaches.
Seeing the confetti come down.
The players.
Players.
The dunks.
The fans.
Fans.
Everybody comes in with the same idea. Play your best basketball, win and advance, and be the team cutting down the nets.
Cutting down the nets.
Cutting down the nets.
And when you do that, you're part of the legacy of the ACC with so many great players who have done the same. It puts you in a very special spot.
It's game time.
Game time.
Game time.
See, with so many great players who have done.
It's game time.
Game time.
Game time.
See, with so many great players who have done.
My name is Officer R.B. Smith of the Greensboro Police Department Motor Unit. I've been escorting the teams in and out of the Coliseum for the tournament since I got on the motors in '06.
Come on over, Jim. Sir, go ahead. Get on the bus, exit in I-40 onto Primo Road just a second.
The tournament won't start until we get the teams in there. We get the teams in before every game, and then after the game's over, we take them back to the hotels. We have 4 games today, 4 games on Friday, 2 on Saturday, and 1 on Sunday. And we'll be running escorts in and out all day long for the whole tournament. It turns this city into a mecca of excitement. It brings in fans from all over the eastern seaboard. It brings in fans probably from all over the country.
That traffic only right lane.
Greensboro Police Department is a team that's top-notch in the country, and we're part of that team, and by doing this for the ACC, it brings us closer to a part of their team. It all works out well. Now it's time to play basketball.
Tournament time, ACC Tournament. Trying to stay alive, stay survive. First round. Let's get it.
I'm ready, man. Can't wait to start.
Win on 3, 1, 2, 3, win!
The Boston College Eagles are playing their best at the right time as they begin the ACC Tournament on a 3-game winning streak behind stellar games from Joe Rahan and Olivier Hanlon. There's no doubt they'll need both to produce today in their rematch with the Yellow Jackets.
There it's Carter with it. One dribble, Robert kicks it out. Lefty 3, Udopia rattles in. Man, what a start for the Yellow Jackets. They're up 11-0.
Well, we started off well, moving the ball on offense, making the extra pass. Did a lot of good things, and defensively, great activity level. Unfortunately, in this league, it's 40 minutes.
We didn't make a shot. We miss another one. It's fumbling around.
Jackson driving baseline, cut off, pull-up jumper, too strong.
Eddie, has some poise. He picks it up, he looks, he gathers, and he dunks it. Saying, all right, now this ball's not going in for us. I'm going to make sure this one does.
The Eagles pull up, full court press. Hamlin steals it. Bad pass. Hamlin down the lane, up and in. Who's ahead, John? One-man show. The Eagles lead, 35-33. What a comeback by Boston College.
Right before I played, Coach D just told me that we were pressing around that time. So whenever the Udofia caught the ball just to pressure him a bit, so I kind of timed it well, and I got a steal, and I was lucky enough to finish the basket, and that just gave us crazy energy.
The emotions are a funny thing. We still had a good lead at that time, but that kind of inspired them, and there was a little, bit of a deflation among us on that particular play.
10 seconds to play in the half. Rehan dribbling high with the left hand. Now Jackson to Hammond, feeling it, left side. Three is good! He is on fire! Olivier Hammond, tremendous display. Unbelievable. 38-33 BC at halftime. 13-2 run to close it out.
Down 15-0, and we're going to go in winning at the half.
Left sideline, Rehan, 12 to shoot. Hammond launches a three. Got it! Oh my goodness, he's got 35 points. Eagles 3-on-1. Hamlin transition layup. Good at the foul. The end one. Olivier Hamlin has 37 points. Now with 2:50 remaining. Anderson, Hamlin, three. Got it! He has set the record. Freshman tournament record. He's got 41 points.
He's trying to make a run like every team, so I don't really care about the records or how many points I score, even if I score 40 points or 0 points. But if we get the dub, I'll be happy.
Well, I guess it proves if you're going to let somebody go on a 15-0 run, do it at the beginning of the game. Yeah, we look good going in tomorrow, so feeling real good.
We got another great neutral site game, exactly where we want them. A home court advantage. We get rested, hydrated, take care of yourselves. You're ready to come out and play our best game. All right?
Good job, fellas. Go on to the next one. Stick together. Together on three. 1, 2, 3. Together.
The 60th ACC Tournament begins today, and Virginia Tech, led by ACC Player of the Year Eric Green, has taken the court here in Greensboro.
For the most part, they've been competitive every night. Plus, they gave us a great game the first time. So our expectation was that we're going to have to play. And, you've got the nation's leading scorer who's capable of getting baskets at any time.
Counterattack quickly. Brown on the wing. Lobs low to Reigns, and he rams. Great pass from Robert Brown, and there he flushes with two hands.
We wanted to get the ball, the other guys see if they can make plays. I was struggling. I had a lot of shots went in and out. And when the defense is keying on me, man, every time I go to the basket, it's 2 or 3 guys right there. It's hard. It's hard. So really much we couldn't do.
How important is it for you guys to run?
Well, we know that's what we're best at. That's what we initially want to do for every game is get out and run. If we get out and run, we know we can play very good.
Picked up by Lorenzo Brown for State. Brown up the sideline, floats in the forward pass, break jam. 32-27 State. That brings the Wolfpack fans to their feet.
There's a steal by Brown at midcourt. Picks Brown's pocket. Under Leslie. And he rams it home. Hokies call time. NC State with its biggest lead.
Shovels it to Howell. Lost it. Got it back. Lays it in. Richard Howell has 20 points. And State's lead is up to 57-42.
JJ's got to take a timeout. It's getting away from him. The lead has ballooned to 15.
Final couple of seconds. Oh, baby, what a way to end it by Rodney Purvis.
Wow. As Eric Green walked off the floor in Greensboro after his final game, I thought back about his incredible career at Virginia Tech. When he was a freshman, this kid only averaged about 2.5 points per game. The callers to the talk shows, internet message boards, and emails were suggesting he didn't even deserve a scholarship. And by the time he left the Greensboro Coliseum, he was the ACC's Player of the Year. He was the nation's leading scorer. He had scored more points in the season than any player in Virginia Tech history.
I was emotional in the locker room, man, and I'm just going to miss playing in college, and I'm going to miss playing with them guys. And it's been a fun ride. It's been a great journey. I'm going to just sit back, man, look at it over the 4 years I've had, and, just enjoy it.
State won today. How about the Wolfpack? Everybody come and get up there. So it's just a big party. There's nothing better than being in the ACC tournament. This is the highlight of the year for basketball.
We're going to give them a nice going away present on Friday. We hope.
It's a 10-point victory for the Turks?
What, lacrosse?
We'll take
You might be talking about, no, not
we've
even
been there.
lacrosse.
We've done that, man.
Maybe lacrosse. What, oh, there is a chess championship, isn't there?
You want to see these potatoes right here?
Yeah, baby.
I bet that's
He's the barbecue man. Yes, sir. The fun, too, is out here. There's probably 50, 60 motorhomes parked in the parking lot. A lot of us know each other. We party together. We cook together.
Saying it don't get any butter, does it?
This is my special blend of sauce. So many ingredients in there, if I told you, I'd have to kill you. And we're sitting here in North Carolina, and they can say what they want to in Texas, anywhere they want to, but there's no place in the United States that has better pork barbecue than NC, North Carolina.
Just a parking lot, but hey, it's like the Taj Mahal parking lot. The party lot, there we go, yeah.
This is the center of the ACC, and this is where we love to be. Everybody, don't you love Greensboro? Everybody loves Greensboro, and this is where we want to be, and just hope we should have it here every year.
Tonight from the Greensboro Coliseum, Game 3 of the 60th ACC Tournament as Wake Forest and Maryland try to follow Boston College and NC State tomorrow into the round of 8.
Maryland comes the other way, turns it back over to Wake. To Thomas, to Jones, in the front court. Jones cuts to the rim, puts it up, give it to him.
They just had the tempo of the game going their pace, and we really didn't execute as well as we should have. We were letting them slow us down, really weren't out on the break as much, and that really helped them out.
Cody Miller-McIntyre feeds Harris right side, deep three on the way. The crowd will tell you, give it to him. And the Deacs have a 23-19 lead, their biggest in the first half.
At halftime, Coach said, there wasn't a lot of X and O things like that. It was just getting mentally prepared and mentally to go out and just execute and do whatever we can to get the win.
There's Wells with a steal. To Bichon, to Faust, back to Wells for the jam. How about that play?
I got the guys together. I said, look, these last 20 minutes, we got to go out here. We just have to do what we have to do for each other. Nobody's going to feel sorry for us. Nobody's going to give us anything.
Out comes Miller-McIntyre to guard. Faust around him through the lane, drives in, dunks it. No weak side help at all.
7:21 to go. Land goes inside. The swing with a jam. Ahead it goes to Bichon Howard. He will challenge C.J. Harris. Reverse layup is good for Howard. He's got 10 points and the Terps up by 14 with 1:37 to go.
The game was on the line. We defended, we rebounded, and we played with great execution. And what we haven't done for a long time, we got to the foul line. Good job, guys.
Good job, hey. Hard work on 3, brothers on 6. 1, 2, 3.
Hard work.
4, 5, 6.
Brothers.
Let's go.
Brandon, who gives it to Snare, who feeds Boyanovsky, and the 7-footer rejected right near the basket by McDaniel.
They jumped out with a lot of energy, after we've beaten them twice in regular season play.
First half, it was like we was very anxious.
Roper is defended, and a palming ball on Devin Booker. Turnover number 2, Florida State.
We took quicker shots. We didn't execute offensively anywhere close to what the game plan called for.
Inside feed to Booker, can't get it to go, but McDaniels flies in. He's going to be on the highlights tonight. Another left-handed tomahawk jam putback.
They're a tough out. 35-30. Clemson leads Florida State at halftime.
What did Coach say at halftime?
Well, he basically challenged us. He challenged our hearts, challenged us as men. And, we in the ACC, so you can't come out and not play.
Puts up the 10-footer, rebound, tipped up and in by Carl White. Does it count? It does, and he's timed as well. Carl White triple, top of the circle, good shot on Carl, and the Bulls lead 60-49.
Once we got up about 13, it just seemed like it was a comedy of errors.
Dribbles into the teeth of that zone defense, puts up the runner. It's no good. He got the rebound. It's taken away. One by Clemson.
One mistake after another. The only thing I can say good is that hopefully we got it all out of our system on the first night.
16 seconds to go. Looks for a teammate to pass to. Booker triple launched. It's good. Oh my goodness, Devin Booker. 2-point lead for Florida State. Here's the pass to Sneer. Sneer defended by 2 defenders. Looks for a guy, dribbles the ball across the traffic. Dribbles on the timeline. He's fouled right on the timeline with 6.9 seconds to go. Bounces, triggers. He got it. That's a 4-point ball game. 73-69.
Florida State with a hard-fought, root canal-esque 73-69 victory over the Tigers.
First day of the ACC tournament was awesome.
The best part about today was that the Wolfpack showed up and delivered, and hopefully they'll keep on doing it tomorrow, Saturday, and Sunday.
The first day of the tournament was an exciting day. Great basketball, great plays, and great times.
It ranges from psychology to history. We get into everything in here. Hi, I'm Craig Winston, in Eric Fane Barbershop. I'm all about the ACC.
When the ACC's here in town, influx of traffic. Yes, this is Rashawn Totten here at Fane Barbershop, and this is ACC Country.
Really, every year it's all about Carolina and Duke, but it's a little mixture this year, so hopefully they can change it up and, see another reign of champion.
If Duke loses a game or if Carolina loses a game, we'll come in here. We'll say, oh, Carolina lost, oh, y'all lost, and then we'll get into it.
When they go to Duke, you might as well get a clock and just put them in front of it and swing it back and forth.
One of my barbers always talk trash about how Carolina this and Carolina that.
A lot of Carolina fans, a lot of Duke fans. Everybody kind of gets crunk up on their team. And, outside of that, everything goes. I've been coming to Fane Barbershop since I was a little boy, and I love it this time of the year because it's the ACC Tournament.
Program! Yes, sir, $10.
Friends, a warm welcome from the Greensboro Coliseum and day 2 of the 60th Atlantic Coast Conference Tournament Championship.
Back in Greensboro, back in Tournament Town, USA. We're gonna have a good time out here.
Feeling good, I'm feeling good. See if I can keep it up and just get this dub today. Everybody's shooting well yesterday, so try to keep it going.
This afternoon, the #1 seeded University of Miami Hurricanes take on the Eagles of Boston College. Miami won the regular season championship in the ACC, and today they begin chase of the tournament championship as the top seed.
Come on, Kenny! Let's do this! Come on!
And we're underway, and Miami will get it started. On the bounce to Johnson. Here's the double team out to Kaji. He fires for 3. Good! 3-pointer for Kenny Kaji, and he's fouled on the left wing as well.
Hamlin hounded by Johnson in their 2-3 zone. They give the ball up. Miami transition. Ryan Brown down the lane. Layup good.
Boston College came out in the man-to-man, and our guys were very ready to attack it. They shared the ball very well. We've got some good inside baskets and some good perimeter play and some fast break opportunities because our defense was so good.
The rebound punched around and scooped up by Shane Larkin. Larkin on the attack, right to left, on the bounce. McKinney Jones, a driving layup is good. Kaji goes baseline. Kenny, ball away on the baseline, no good. Rebound poked around and out to Kenny Kaji. Kaji in the corner. Larkin for 3 and good. Out of the corner, 3-pointer, a good second chance by Kaji. Larkin has 5 and Miami leads at 21-8.
It's frustrating knowing that you started off so well and you had 21 points in I think 8 minutes or something like that, and then you end the first half with 25. That's frustrating.
Durand Scott, right to left, front court, gets punched away by the Eagles, caused by Odia. Hamlin 2-on-2. Odia, slam dunk, tomahawk with a right hand by the human Pogo. Hamlin pulls it up. Hamlin down the lane, layup is good. The Eagles have tied it up. Olivier Hamlin's feeling it. 23-23, 12-0 BC run.
Heckman on the right wing holding against Swope. Heckman backdoor to Anderson, lays it up and scores with 4 seconds to go. Boston College will take the lead to the locker room as the horn sounds The Eagles come all the way back. They trailed by 13. They will lead by 2 at the half.
Came all the way from New Jersey with 3 Miami Hurricane fans, and I'm a BC alumni, and I'm sitting here rooting for Miami because I have to. I'm really not, but don't tell them.
I think we're a team that has played as well as anybody literally in the country over the last 10 games in our league. And I just think that's what we saw. 2 teams that believe they could win, executing, making shots.
Ekman fakes the 3, puts it on the deck. Floater is too strong with a putback by Anderson. He was unblocked on the left block, and he flushes it home.
There goes Larkin, accelerating to the basket, and scores with a right-handed layup. And Miami grabs the lead.
It's fun going back and forth with the team, but it's more fun when you're going back and forth and you have like a 5-6 point lead. So that's always more fun, but it was a close game.
There goes Larkin trying to split the defense, nearly turned it over. To Kenny Jones, rises for 3, in the air, good! Went from a mistake to a 3-pointer.
Flashing out, right baseline, out of Jackson at the 3, drives, right wing, Ekman 3, got it! We have tied it again! BC 55, Miami 55, right wing 3.
I think every game is a gut check. You know, there are no more blowouts. I mean, it's very, very unusual if a team is winning by double figures. And it was tied with 5 minutes to go, and we did a great job of finishing strong.
Let's go, King! This is gigantic right here. Scott will inbound. We go to the edge of our seat. Springer in inbounds, baseline left. Larkin rises in the air, good! A 3-pointer from the left wing. 1:40 to go. Miami by 5.
This is the most accomplished class in the history of Miami basketball, and today is just another step as they continue to add to the resume.
Survive in advance, baby. Semifinal Saturday. Semifinal Saturday.
We left town the other day, fellas, with this in mind. Ain't no question in my mind you're good enough. You know you're good enough. You just got to play. Came over here to get a ring. Let's get a ring. Let's do it today. Let's go, man. Let's go. Here we go. Here we go.
Together on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Together. Let's go. Play hard. Play hard. Be together. Let's go. Play hard. Play together.
Well, I think the start to the game was really important. I think our guys were really excited about playing Virginia. You know, we lost to them during the year and didn't play very well the first time we played them, so I think our guys were very anxious to get going with Virginia today.
Right side to Warren. Warren gives it up to Wood off a screen, shoots for 3 over Harrison, buries it. First 3 of the game for Scott Wood. Timeout Virginia. Tony Bennett's upset. Loose ball rebound to Tyler Lewis. Lewis on the drive, flips it back to Wood. 3 on the way, got it for the right side.
How about that play? Behind the back pass by Tyler Lewis. Scott Wood, the trailer.
Wood's second 3 of the game. And State's got its biggest lead at 27-16.
I've always found that the team that has played the day before and you haven't, you know, they got the edge off, they're going to be ready, they're lathered up, they've got that, I guess, the nerves or whatever out of their system. So I thought we had to be really good from the start, and we weren't.
Richard Howell hands it off to Brown near wing right. He gives to Wood. Wood around a curl, launches it up and drills the 3. How's that for a start in the second half? NC State with 5 straight points. The lead is as large as it's been today.
Scott Wood, to me, is such a good player, and I think if you're getting ready to play NC State, you have to figure out what you're going to do with that guy. He's been a great player for us, and he was awfully good today for us.
I think he hit some that we did a good job when we were in his face, but there were some where we just had a little lapse, we lost him, and then he got loose.
Don't touch that coil. It's red hot right now, and Virginia is paying for it. Down by 16, 41-25. It's in the 11-4 run.
How you feeling?
Feel good, as long as we keep winning. All right, you guys want to put a ring on your finger, fellas, we have to go through the team that won the league. And that's Miami. They won the league. We got to go right through them tomorrow. They're obviously very good, and so are we. So are we. And I think we owe them one.
We ain't done yet. There's a lot more to go. A lot more.
Barbecue and ACC tournament, they go hand in hand. Can't have the tournament without barbecue.
We're finally here. It's our first time.
I came all the way from South Carolina to eat here.
It's just a tradition. When you come to the tournament, you have to come to Staines.
How bad can it get? Good weather, good food, and a good basketball game.
My name is Chip Stamen. I'm the owner of Stamey's Barbecue. You know, you don't show up to Greensboro and eat in a chain restaurant. You can do that at home. This is a part of the fabric of the community. And when you've been here as long as we have, it just happens that way.
I must have eaten here 2,000 times. No, really, over 30 years, once a week. Hey, that's a lot of barbecue, isn't it? You'd think I'd have a tail, wouldn't you?
Got a break, got some good barbecue over here at Staines. Now we're going back to watch Duke win tonight. Let's go Duke. And hopefully Carolina lose.
Welcome to the 60th edition of the Atlantic Coast Conference Basketball Tournament, the original March Madness. This is quarterfinal Friday, and the Duke Blue Devils, by virtue of their number 2 seeding, will play the Terrapins of the University of Maryland. They earned their way out of the first round last night by beating Wake Forest 75-62 in the 7 versus 10 matchup.
We ready? Gotta get this win. It's a must win.
You come out, you're playing against one of the best teams ever, you know, as far as their tradition. You know, just what they've been in the past, you know, they know they're going to give everybody the best shot.
Here's Plumlee spinning in the paint against Lynn. Starts right, comes left, misses the shot. Lehman again with a rebound. The P-shot, skip pass goes to Wells with a reverse one-handed slam, and Mike Krzyzewski takes a timeout.
We didn't play well in the first half, and you know, they played great, and we had some good looks, and we didn't make them, and then our defense didn't step up to the challenge. You know, they did a great job getting out into transition, and we had no answer for that. And then, you know, when we got back to the locker room at halftime, we felt like we just hadn't played well. And you know, the amazing thing is we were still had an opportunity to win the game.
16:53 to play. Curry with a step-back jumper. Look out! He hits another one after a scoreless first half, and he's got 6 in the second half, and it's all of a sudden a 4-point lead for Maryland. Timeout for Mark Turgeon.
Plumlee now across the floor to Thornton, drives inside, up off the rim, bounces and drops for Tyler Thornton. What a gutty play he made there. 5 points, and the Blue Devils have cut the deficit to 2 points, 41-39.
We know they're Duke, they're going to make it run. They're built on toughness. Coach K is the greatest college coach ever, you know, so we know they're going to make it run. We just have to be able to just take that best punch and keep moving forward.
Here's Allen with a change of pace. Wide open to Lynn. Allen drew the defenders to him and left Alex Lynn wide open for the jam.
This game means a lot to our fans, and I know that. And we were able to get 2 out of 3 this year against, you know, potential number 1 seed in the NCAA tournament. So it says a lot about our program and where we're heading.
First win against Duke in the conference tournament since 2004. That memorable meeting when Gary Williams was on the other side. Mark Turgeon's defense did the job.
It's very disappointing, but at the same time, we don't have time to feel sorry for ourselves or what. I don't know what people do when they lose in these tournaments. We have to get better and get ready for the NCAA.
Going halfway there, guys. This is a great win for our program, but it doesn't get us where we want to be, right? Doesn't get us where we want to be, guys. Okay, 2 more dubs. Everybody.
Hey. Play together on 3, stay together on 6. 1, 2, 3. Play together. 4, 5, 6. Stay together.
It's electric in here. We ready?
This is it, man. Gotta get a ring.
beat us twice. So I'm not worried about the energy we're going to have starting the game. Played in a tough game down in Tallahassee, and we basically got embarrassed up at North Carolina. So we got to come out and come out with aggressiveness.
From the guys that weren't here last year, we definitely made it a point to let them know that this team, took that championship away from us last year, and it hurt.
Strickland, Hairston, McDonald, Bullock, and Hubert. Hairston, another difficult. Oh my goodness, a three from deep on the right, and nothing but net.
Dribble drive by McAdoo, good help defense. Here's a jumper launched by Paige, got it with a hand in his face. 17-12, and Paige first triple. Gives the Tar Heels their biggest lead at 5. 2:37 to go, and they pass from Leslie McDonald to the right side shoulder. Hairston off the screen, puts up the triple, hand in his face. He got it to go again. My goodness, 30-25.
The biggest thing was just coming out and knowing that, we lose this game, we're going home. So I think that really, just touched on, coming out from the tip and, just hitting them in the mouth, especially Florida State, which is such a good team.
Carolina the other way after the Bullock rebound. Hairston, quick trigger three. Are you kidding me? Wow! Carolina by 10 after the deep three by Hairston.
These young guys really tried to do what we wanted them to do, but it's a different stage from the stage that they've never been on before. The heart's in the right place. They tried really hard, and they got a taste of what it's like to play in the ACC when there's nobody on your side. It's just you. The fans are not going to be cheering for you. You got to go in there and just make it happen. I think they got a taste of that.
Paige out front with 6 on the shot clock. To the left side, Bullock catch and shoot, triple, got it to go with a hand in his face, 47-35.
Pass taken away by McDonald. Pushes in front court to Strickland. 2-on-2. Dexter leaves it for Bullock. Layup. Got it and one. Carolina rolling in Greensboro. Paige bounce pass to McAdoo. Free for the Dunk. Heels are going to advance to see Maryland. Carolina 13-3 all time against Maryland in the ACC Tournament.
See you tomorrow, Marcus. Yep, see ya.
I am Shane Larkin, Miami Hurricane point guard, and my dad is a Baseball Hall of Famer.
Rises for 3, good! Shane Larkin.
I don't really look at him as the Hall of Famer like everybody else does. They see him, they see the superstar baseball player. I just look at him as dad. And he's always just been dad. He's always just been very supportive. He doesn't use his status to come to the game and demand front row seats or try to be big time or anything. He just comes to the game as a fan and to support his son. And that's a great feeling knowing that he just comes to watch me like I used to go watch him.
It's kind of coming full circle. I remember, when I was young, going to different places after our ball games. People coming up and asking me for autographs. And now it's kind of the other way. We go out to eat down in Miami after a game, and people are asking him for an autograph, and I stand in the background. So it's really nice to see, and I'm just very proud of him.
We started with 12 teams. Now only 4 have a chance to win the 60th Atlantic Coast Conference Basketball Championship.
What you dream about? This is it right here.
Semifinal Saturday at the ACC Tournament. Welcome inside the Greensboro Coliseum.
Playing a home state is going to be a road game. Hopefully we can get the Carolina fans on our side.
We have 2 very high-level matchups. The first one pits 5th-seeded NC State at #1 seed Miami.
You see these guys? 5 guys averaging double figures. They are going to challenge our defense. It is time to raise our level of intensity at the defensive end of the floor. Get back to where we were a month ago, where nobody could score on us. That's the way we need to play tonight.
Execute your offense. Run your offense. Run your offense. You came to play for the ring, fellas. You came to play for the ring.
We got to do this physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. Everybody together. Let's go.
Tomorrow at 1 o'clock, they're playing here. They're going to throw the ball up tomorrow at 1 o'clock. And tomorrow at 3 o'clock, we're cutting them nets down. We're cutting them down tomorrow, fellas. Listen to me. They got to guard us too, pal, huh? Let's go, let's go, let's go, Reggie, let's go. 1, 2, 3, yeah. Hey, go hard on 3. 1, 2, 3. Go hard. Here we go.
Hey, we got an opportunity to do something that's never been done before, man. We're a championship team and we know it. From top to bottom, we're more talented than them, but we got to go out there and show it for 40 minutes, man. No regrets, leave no regrets, and we're going to like the results at the end of the day. Together, 1, 2, 3. Yeah.
We came into the game really needing a challenge. NC State is a terrific team, especially at the offensive end, and we needed to raise our level of defensive intensity to guard these guys.
Here's Leslie, has it poked away by Durand Scott on the other end. Scott with a steal. This is the free throw line against McKinney Jones. Picks up his dribble, stolen away by Durand Scott. 2-on-1. Scott, Larkin, layup is good with the left hand.
NC State has so many offensive weapons. C.J. Leslie and Scott Wood, Lorenzo Brown, T.J. Warren, Richard Howell. Every one of them can put up 25 points on you.
Connects with Scott. Durand bushwhacks his way to the paint. Driving, layup is good. The Durand Scott behind a screen from Gamble and fires. Good! Another three-pointer for Durand Scott.
My team just found me. They just got me open, passed me the ball when it was at the right time, and it just built my confidence, and I just made shots when it was at the right time. Anybody hitting shots early in the game, we're going to find them, and hopefully they can just keep that up. Durand had, I think, 11 of our first 15 points. And I just looked at him, NC State called a timeout, and I said, this is your game, take over. These are times you live for, you know, when the crowd is against you, the crowd is going wild for their team, and you just go out there and make a key stop or a key bucket to just silence them.
Ball's loose on the floor, Howell has it, Gamble has it, poked away, loose, Durand Scott has it with a full head of steam. Here comes Lorenzo Brown, Durand Scott with a left-handed jam. Second opportunity for Miami. Scott settles for the three, fires, good! Oh my goodness! Durand Scott with a three ball straight on. And that's going to be all. And Miami is going to go to the championship game for the first time in program history.
I said it was exactly what we needed, a real challenge for our defense. And you guys really rose to the occasion. I asked you to play a great game, and you did. Congratulations, great game.
You guys on three. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
My name is Derek Hart. I've been shining shoes here for about 16, 17 years. I've been shining shoes personally since I was 8 years old. Been doing it for the Coliseum since I was about 18. You doing good?
Well, I brought my new shoes here, and not my new ones, but my other ones.
Well, we're going to shine them up even more for you.
So,
all right?
I hope so. Thank you.
All right.
I save these every year, you know, for you.
I have several people who look forward to coming to Greensboro every year, and they wear and bring specific shoes.
You get the best shoe shine in America, right here.
Get my buffing rag here, and we just... So I'll take the cordovan. I like to apply it the old-fashioned way with my hands, so I can get it into the creases and don't miss a spot.
Why does a man's shoes have to look good?
Well, it's all a part of the appearance, and you know, and believe it or not, you know, it helps attract the ladies as well. A lady, I've been told over the years, you know, one of the first things a woman looks at sometimes is a man's shoes. Mama always said, take pride in your appearance. The fans of ACC are just awesome, you know, and I can really consider a lot of them friends, you know. I may not talk to them all year long, but when I do see them again, it's like going back to camp. This is our version of a spit polish. We splash a little water on there. Whether their team loses or wins, it makes me feel good that they'll stay the whole weekend, you know, maybe just to continue watching the ACC tournament, maybe to continue because they still got about 3 or 4 more pairs of shoes they want to get shined.
Miami beats State 81-71. Now it's Carolina, Maryland.
Hey! Hey!
Hey, let's win this game. That's all we're trying to do. Win on 3. 1, 2, 3. Win. Let's play together. Let's play smart. Let's play as hard as we can, y'all. Together on 3. 1, 2, 3. Together. Let's go.
We got a big-time Carolina fan base, and they definitely show great support everywhere I was looking out there. Today I was seeing Baby Blue and it's just great to have those type of fans on our side.
We've had a lot of stretches this year where we haven't got off to good starts, but lately we've been trying to make that an emphasis for us, you know, and get some easy baskets. Get the momentum, you know, get the crowd behind us. We had a lot of Tar Heel fans in the crowd.
Right down the center of the lane, lays it up for 2, and he's fouled. Dexter Strickland off to a quick start. Now he's going to try a 3 from the left, and he hit it. Oh, he's feeling just fine.
Here's Wells, drops it down the lane with a powerful one-handed slam.
It shows a lot of heart, you know, in us. You know, we grew up the last couple of weeks, and guys are really just stepping up. Guys just want to play postseason and just doing whatever we can to win, you know. And guys believe in one another, and just something that just shows our passion, you know, for one another and for the team.
On the defensive end, Logan Arenhall comes up with it. Wells goes around the defender, spins it up with the right hand, and he's got back-to-back field goals to cut it to 2 at 24-22. The Terps are down by 5 at halftime.
Take it and run right now. Listless first half, you're still right where you want to be.
I think it killed us in the first half, continued killing us in the second. Was that points off offensive rebounds. They had 12 points each half off of offensive rebounds. Big for him down the stretch. I thought we'd get an initial stop and they'd still get the rebound and put it back in.
Here's Nick Faust with a drive and a handoff to Alex Lynn with a one-handed jam, and it's a 71-66 game.
They made a huge run at us, and Leslie made a big 3 in the corner across from our bench, and I think Reggie made a big 3 on the wing over there at that point.
By Faust, hangs in the air, out to Bullock, wide open, bottom.
There were 2 or 3 times that they made big runs at us that we had enough in the tank to come back at them.
BJ would make this interesting for us and clang this one off the rim.
And he did. Rebounded Des Wells. 79-76, 12 seconds to go. Mark Turgeon with a timeout. Maryland with a ball and a chance to tie with a 3. Out front. Can't go to Allen, goes to Arenhall. Fires the 3. It's no good. Bullock with a rebound.
The clock's going to run out, and the Tar Heels are heading to the championship game.
I couldn't be more proud of our group. Came up a little short, but sometimes you don't win on the scoreboard, but you win. And we won today as a program. Our program got better.
We came here with the mindset of winning the championship. You know, we wanted a chance to play Miami again. You know, they played great against us 2 times, beat us badly at their place. So it'd mean a lot for us to be able to come out and, you know, get the win in the championship, cut down the nets.
Friends, a very pleasant good afternoon and welcome to Hurricanes basketball on Championship Sunday inside the Greensboro Coliseum. This afternoon, the University of Miami will play for their first ever conference championship, taking on the legendary North Carolina Tar Heels. Miami and North Carolina, the Canes have won twice. They'll try to make it 3 in a row.
Go Canes! Hoping we can do better today. Take care of business early. Just remember what they did to us in Miami. With the alley-oops off the backboard. I remember that. Hope we get them back.
No, we can play a heck of a lot better, and we have to play a lot better getting ready to play somebody who's beaten us twice by about 8 million points.
Yeah! Man, we're ready to party. Let it rip, Tater Chip. House is open. Let's make it happen.
Today's Championship Sunday. We're going to take it today, baby. Tar Heels. Woo!
How you doing today, Coach? How's everybody doing? Great.
To the right, the one that just has the thing in the front. How you doing today, Coach?
Doing great.
Well, actually, we met, 5 years ago? 5 years ago, and they just kind of found out who liked who. And so this is a big game for us.
Yeah, go Heels! Championship day. Carolina's gonna win the championship.
We made history a couple times this season, so you know, we've been known to do that this year. Hopefully we can just go out here and do that again. One more time.
Yeah, you ready?
Yes sir, yes sir, yes sir.
Bring your home crowd.
3-3-6.
ACC Championship. Don't get no better than this. Love this game. Tournament town. One last time for the home crowd. Against the home team, another road game. Chance to make history.
This is a track meet today. It's all about running. We must run, sprint, outrun them. Shooter, 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 shooter. These guys shoot the basketball. They can't stop us if we act like we can't be stopped. If we play slow and conservative, that will not work. We need to be the aggressor from start to finish. Let's go. Together on 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Let's get it, man. We know what we got to do. Let's get it. Win on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Woo! It's going back to Miami, Florida, right here down in Fort Gold and Fort Knox in Greensboro, North Carolina, baby, on a Sunday afternoon, daddy. Woo! The nature boy wishes he was here, daddy. It gets nothing better than hanging out with Tar Heel fans and Kane, daddy. Woo! Sunday, live, ACC, no place else I'd rather be than right here in Greensboro, brother. Got it, got it.
It's our dream come true. We here now. The opportunity in front of us, 40 minutes from the championship. What we gonna do to get it? Who want it more, us or them? I guarantee you it's us. Play for the man beside you, leave no regrets, and we gonna get it, baby. Together, 1, 2, 3, together.
The 2013 ACC Tournament Championship is on the line today in Greensboro. On one bench, Carolina in the championship game for the 3rd consecutive year and a record 32nd time overall, looking for its 18th ACC title. On the other, top-seeded Miami, hoping to cap its magical season with its first ever tournament crown. And the 2013 ACC Tournament Championship starts right now.
Rebound is run down by Paige in the open floor. He's got Bullock on the wing. Bullock in on McKinney Jones. Misses the layup. Rebound to Carolina. Back out to Bullock. Strickland got the rebound. Roger Ayers blows the whistle. And Durand Scott is hurt. Durand Scott is holding his lower right back and will take a seat immediately on the bench. And that is not a good sign.
That's an awful sign.
30 seconds into the game and calamity is struck. Durand Scott is down.
And I saw him grab his back, and my heart just dropped. I was like, no, not right now.
When I got to the locker room, it was a lot of going through my mind, just knowing that my team needs me out there, and I can't stay back here and just allow them to go out there and play alone and just not knowing what's going on, especially when I don't know the score from inside the locker room. So it was very tough.
He went down, and he's one of our leading scorers, so it just gave me that motivation to go out there and try to keep my team even keel. Not to worry, like I just try to show them that we still have, we still got this, we good. And I think we did a pretty good job in the first half while he was out.
When Durand came back in, my coaches said to me, Durand is back and he's ready to go. We put him right back in, and he played great.
Scott circles around the floor all the way to the rim and scores with a driving right hand. Larkin accelerates. Larkin with a quick jitterbug move, kicks it out. McKinney Jones for 3 and the tie, good. Outstanding find by Shane Larkin.
I just felt really good going into the game. And when I hit the first shot, I could tell it was going to be a good game for me.
Early in the game, I hit Trey on a cross-court pass, and he hit it, and then he hit another one. And Trey doesn't really show emotion on the court. He might throw up like 3 goggles or something. But after that one, he kind of like, yeah. I was like, oh, okay. Trey's about to have a good night.
Trey McKinney Jones with his 3rd three-pointer of the afternoon.
It doesn't get much bigger than this, and to have guys coming out performing their best, making shots, right after each other, possession after possession, making shots, making big plays. It was pretty special.
Bullock would just hit a 3, and then Paige would hit a 3, and then we'd come back, Ryan would hit a 3, and Trey would hit a 3, then Shane would hit a 3. It was just It was back-to-back. I'm like, is somebody going to stop somebody?
16 on the shot clock. Hairston from the left corner. That's good. Watch out.
Oh my gosh, that was crazy. PJ Hairston, man. I told him at the beginning of the second half, I was like, yo, you got to miss eventually. He was on fire. It was just shot for shot, two great teams going at it.
Paige able to pick up the loose ball to a wide open Hairston for three. Yep. 42-41 Miami. What a show put on by the two teams in the first half.
Both teams trading haymakers from three-point range. Miami leads it 44-41.
Let's play at the same level from the first half. Pick up our defensive intensity, stop these threes, get these rebounds, and get the win, man. So together. 1, 2, 3, together.
Strickland whips it right side, going baseline is Paige. His pass intercepted on the baseline by McKinney Jones. Jones threads his way through the North Carolina defense. Miami by 2. Jones rises, scores! Trey McKinney Jones with another three-pointer.
I remember picking the ball up, and usually, I look to get the ball to Shane or Durand, our two mainly ball handlers. So I kind of went back to my high school days when I was a point guard and brought it up myself. And no one was really around to pass it to, so I just, kept the ball in my hands and saw that, the three-point line was right in front of me, and someone told me to shoot it, and I'm glad I
did. Strickland crosses the floor to Paige. A three from the left sideline. Good. Paige has hit 3 3-pointers.
We got it down to one possession game a couple times. We even had the lead at one point.
Paige out with it. Tar Heels and Canes tied. Alley-oop! Jam it home, James Michael.
You're up on the best team in the league with a couple minutes left. You got a chance to get a ring, win ACC Tournament championship, and then it comes down to making plays and making shots.
Miami by 3 and with the ball. The Travelers from Coral Gables. There goes Larkin. On the drive, his layup is good! He split the defense with 2:19 to go. Inbounds goes to Gamble. Out to Larkin, swings it to Brown. Into the corner, Jones for a trifecta. Good! Yes! Trey McKinney Jones! A left corner three.
Every time they needed a big possession, McKinney Jones hit a three. Or, the ball would tip out and he would hit a three. Or they'd find him in the corner and he'd hit a three. He was big for them tonight. And, when he makes shots, that team is just even tougher to defend.
Hairston will snap off a three. That is no good. Rebound battled for it. In the air. Durand Scott has it. Durand Scott covers up. And it's over. It's over. Let the celebration begin. The dream season is reality. For the first time in the history of the school, the Hurricanes are the champions of the ACC.
I'm just so proud of my team, my players, how hard they've worked throughout this season, how much they've sacrificed, how well they get along together on and off the court, how much fun it is for me to coach them, how well they listen, and how much they coach me. They're always giving me suggestions, telling me things that'll work, and I like to listen to them because I have a great deal of confidence and trust in their ability to understand the game and to know that they're putting the team first.
I got nothing to complain about with my team today. I'm really proud of my team. I'm unbelievably proud of what they've accomplished and how far they've come when everybody was abandoning ship earlier. But I'm really proud of my team, the way they played today. You don't get that many chances to be the tournament champion of the ACC. And as each game goes by, it's closer and closer to the season being over with. And that's hard to do too.
Two teams played today, and one came out victorious, but at the same time, you have to give credit to us as well because, like I said, we played hard for 40 minutes, but at the same time, you also have to credit Miami because they have great players, they're experienced, and they made some big plays down the stretch.
I was really emotional out on the court because nobody believed in us, and for everything just to come full circle and for us to be champions of the tournament, not just the regular season. It was a great feeling, and I was speechless.
Cameras in your face, just cutting down the nets, grabbing the posters, just celebrating with your team, holding the trophy, hugging your coach, your teammates, see your fans going crazy, see your family out there. It's an exciting moment. This is only a moment you can dream of, and there's only a very few people who get to experience the moment.
I love watching you play, and I hate playing against you. That's about the best compliment I can give you.
Thank you. Thank you, Coach. Appreciate it. We did it, man. We did it. The thing say Miami.
You're now first ever Miami Hurricanes men's basketball team, the ACC Tournament champion.